Alright guys, we're going to walk through Lightning. Lightning is uh, the opportunity for attack to really go to work. Work their 2-man, 3-man game, and for the middies up top to essentially create some commotion and decoy, but being ready for step down shots. You're definitely in this offense, you are not looking for a crease shot as a midi. You are in a position to be an outlet and then to receive the pass and hit a step down. Okay, so how we get set up from Odin, and really we can go into Lightning from any, once we're in Hammer or Thunder or any scenario, we can call, we don't have to go always back to Odin. We can be in Hammer and we can get the ball to X and call Lightning and make things happen, right? So again, the game will flow and we got to get there. From an open set though, the way we get into Lightning is the ball moves. Once the ball is at X, this is when we should begin to make some things happen. Now, in Lightning, this crease position is owned by attack. So what happened there is the pass came from the wing attack. He should then cut into crease, and as he does that, this attack should come down and join. What we want to do is create a 2-man game below GLE and have that crease. Now, middies, if you just stay high here, these middies are just going to collapse in, and it's going to be really difficult for us to do anything. So on this, as this is happening, 5 and 6, you're going to collapse into these seams, drawing you guys in. 4, you're going to collapse in as well, almost as if you're going to come into crease, but essentially we're creating this little umbrella, right? What we don't want to see is a midi coming all the way down here to right on GLE and being almost in the way, okay? So again, middies, you're going to position yourself in an umbrella just inside the box and kind of up, looking for about a 10-yard-ish shot in there, depending on what happens. Okay, our point midi is going to come in, kind of bounce out, but essentially he's going to be an outlet as well as a quick outlet out from a defensive perspective. Okay, so this is now set up. We have 1, 3, and 2. Okay, this is Lightning. This is how we are set up in Lightning, and it is meant for the attack to generate something. Now, this 2-man game coming down, it doesn't have to play out. He can bounce back this way and try to get his attack to, or try to beat his defender. If he is able to start to get around as he's coming up, this attackman can't stay plugged in here. He has got to get across crease and be over here. That draws this slide further away, making that faster. They could be set up in a coma where this guy's come down and he could be sliding across. If that happens, peel out and hit back to your backup X over here. Now look, we've got this entire side. You bounce over, he's going to have to slide. You've got that there into a shot. Now, if he slides and they're really good at putting a 2 in, either from that wing or they throw, they've kind of tightened this up a little bit. You also have a skip pass to 5, or potentially, depending on if they put a 2 right on there, you have a skip pass to 4. Okay, so again, this whole sequence generated because, watch this, we get our 2-man game going. One begins to attack up the opposite side where the ball had been passed from. We're looking to create some space, looking to create a slide there in a dump. Their crease guy or their other close D, he decides he's going to coma, which is come across crease. We back out, we get the ball, and we attack the other side. And then we're looking to either, again, feed crease or feed a skip pass. This MIDI is an outlet MIDI, and one that you know should it should already either be in place or be coming in place. If he gets pinned here, he may need an outlet up top. If he gets driven up and out, he needs an outlet. If he gets driven down and away, then his outlet becomes this guy. Again, not again, we haven't talked about it. As he's driven, as he's attacking this way, this attackman then needs to follow. Again, we are working in triangles. Okay, I'm going to erase all this here now. So let's talk about midis, what you should be doing while this is happening between the three attack. You can't just stand in your spots and hope that that you receive something. So let's assume the ball gets back down here and he's going to follow, and they're going, right? And he's going to attack this other way. Instead of just standing here and throwing your stick up, you can switch with 4. So that's one option. A better option may be to cut across, drop down, and cut over, just to create a more movement-based defense, especially if they're in a man. That will make it so that they have to account for people differently. Another option could be that 5 comes over and sets a pick for 6 to pop out, and we can hit him with a pass. Another option is that 6 cuts across and 5 bumps up and 4 comes down, and we go from there, right? So essentially, as these midis are, not as, but these midis are just as important as the attack during this. In fact, I'd say they're even more important, because if they stand still, defense can just collapse and be super, super tight, and there's no real feed on a crease or anything else. If they're moving, then it keeps the defense guessing, and they don't know who's going to pop out, because you've got that. If some guy gets hung up over here, you've got to skip past a 4. He's got a shot, he gets hung up. We can move the ball back around, move it back up to 4, and he's got the shot there. He won't crash in, he'll just shoot, right? As they come to him, he can move it. Now they're kind of stuck, and we've got this nice little tight space where we can take advantage. So that's lightning. Again, lightning is meant to be a 2 attack below, 1 attack on crease, and 3 midis creating an umbrella, crease being owned by attack.